There is really only one thing to do now that I have the Master Index and can travel anywhere in Vardenfell rather quickly. That is to go and see Nibani Maesa and hear what she has to say. Depending on what is my next step, I will see if it is convenient to do what she asks now or later. There is a lot of work to be done in and around Ald'ruhn right now, with House Redrun, as well as from the Fighters Guild, Imperial Legion, and the Morag Tong. Then there is the work I have for the Imperial Cult, which has me going east to the Molag Amur region. It is nice to be able to teleport around to just about anywhere. Looking on my map, I see Molag Mar, one of the last towns I have yet to go and visit, but just northwest of it is Telicero, and I can use the Master Index to transport myself to Telicero, and from there use Almsivi intervention to take me directly to Molag Mar. Traveling should be much less of a hassle now, especially after I have seen nearly all of Vardenfell. It's the perfect place to read a book. Oh, Julan, that laugh of yours. Please stop. Perfect place to read a book. So, was the real Nerevar. The real Nerevar, this Telvanni retainer's informal history of Nerevar lists no sources. How can I trust it then? When the Dunmer followed Veloth to Morrowind, they were many warring clans with no law or leader in common. One Dunmer warlord, Nerevar, had the ambition to rule all the Dunmer. In that time, House Dwemer were great enchanters, so Nerevar went in secret to a Dwemer smith and asked for an enchanted ring that would help him. The ring gave its wearer great powers of persuasion. For safety, it was enchanted to instantly kill anyone who wore it except Nerevar. The ring was called Moon and Star, and it helped Nerevar unite the various clans into the First Council. So right away I don't quite believe it, because it was supposed to be a ring given to him by Azura. Later, however, disputes over religion divided the council, with House Dwemer and House Dagoth on one side, and all the other houses on the other. Dwemer and Dagoth invited Orc and Nord clans as allies and held northwest Morrowind, while Nerevar mustered the other houses and nomad tribes and marched to meet the Dwemer-Dagoth Westerner forces. The armies met at Red Mountain, a Dwemer stronghold. The Dwemer were defeated with great slaughter, and terrible sorceries were used, resulting in the utter extermination of House Dwemer, House Dagoth, and their allies. Nerevar was killed in the battle, and his ring lost, but Nerevar's alliance survives in Morrowind's ruling political institution, the Grand Council. Yeah, I can see what he meant by they all have different versions of Nerevar. Not really telling much about the man. Well, there's also the 7 curses. I got the Stranger and the 7 visions from Nibani Maesa. Let's read the 7 curses, since that was such a short book. From the Apographa of the Dissident Priest, annotated by Gildas Borello, Abbot of Holoman, through the doors of the Unmourned House, where scoffers scoff and schemers scheme, from the halls of the oath-breaking house, rings 7 curses of gods blasphemed. First curse, curse of fire. Second curse, curse of ash. Fourth curse. Third curse, curse of flesh. Fourth curse, curse of ghosts. Fifth curse, curse of seed. Sixth curse, curse of despair. Seventh curse, curse of dreams. Notes. Lines 1 to 3 ambiguous. So... But you mean this. These lines. May refer to the impiety of the god-mocking House Dwemer, or the treacherous diplomacy of the subtle House Dagoth, or both. House Dagoth, however, was reviled as oath-breaking for its treachery at Red Mountain. It may, however, refer to unspecified broken oaths of peace between Lord Nerevar and Lord Dumak, founders of the Grand Council. Nerevar and Dumak were loyal friends until the disagreements between the Dwemer and the other great houses broke out into open conflict. Line 4. The Dwemer were the mockers and profaners of the divines. This means each line of the curse. Or no. Line 8 to 10. Lines 4 to 5. The curses of fire and ash would come from Red Mountain. Sorry. The Dwemer were the mockers and profaners of the divine. The curses of fire and ash would come from Red Mountain, where Dagoth Ur rules. These were the earliest reported threats from Red Mountain. Line 7. Curse of flesh suggests blight diseases, especially Corpus. The fire and ash storms preceded the threats of blight and Corpus. That makes perfect sense. Line 8 to 10. Obscure. May refer to as yet unrecognized threats from Dagoth Ur. Line 11. Recent reports of soul sickness and disturbed dreams come from townsfolk and Ashlanders alike. That the 7th and final curse has begun suggests the threat presented is about to reach a crisis. Okay, so we're looking at 4 lines. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's what it means. Curse of Dreams. Yes, I can understand that. Curse of Despair. A Curse of Seed. The Flesh one. Curse of Ghosts. Does this have to do with a ghost gate? Ghost fence? I don't know what Seed or Despair means, but the Dreams I can understand. But Despair could mean that he's influencing people. And Magnus is beautiful this morning. Influencing people and making them... The ones he can't control through the Dreamers, he's making them fear for the future and give up, basically. I'm not sure if that's correct or not. But it's the only thing I can give as an answer. Okay, it's enough reading for now. Sold my sword, the two-headed claymore. 14,000. Again, that's a good amount. Okay, so where to go now? Alderun. Let's recall.
Go ahead, please. Tell me about yourself.
I think this is a good spot to be, actually, to be marked in Balmora. Oh. Forgot I was supposed to go see Nibani Maesa. That would mean I'd have to go travel back to Caldera to see him. Formsmirren, he'll transport me, or Formsmirren, to transport me to the fort. I have to look up the name of the fort. Caldera, please.
You honor me. Do you wish to do business?
Yes. Valvan Varian. And there's a Falasmarian, but Valvan Varian is close. Is it Valian Varian? Valen Varian. Should be on the last on the list. Valen Varian, please. Yes, send me there. Oh. This is the first time I've ever encountered anyone in here. I haven't even been to this fort before. Hello?
I suppose I have a moment.
I don't think
What
I've
is
been
it?
introduced, Outlander. I'm Abel Shidred. How can I help you? Oh, what do you do? Alchemist. And you just live here? What do you sell? Oh, my. You have a lot of gold. I don't think I have anything that you'd want to buy, though. These are potions. You've got a lot of exclusives. Restore fatigue. I'm actually trying to keep the weight down I'm carrying. You have a lot of good items, though, for an alchemist. You'd be the person to come see. Well, nice meeting you. Interesting. How do I move around?
You honor me.
Oh, this takes me back to you.
Do you wish to do business?
Oh, I need to go back where I was. That's interesting. Take me to Valen Varian, please. I guess I have to keep going through him. For some reason, what is this? Would you look around? We're surrounded by orcs. Die, Swit! These are not wimps. A big shrine of Malacath on the top of this fort. Well, I know that wasn't originally built here when our ancestors created this place. This one has some... I could get some money off this. Ah, 2,000 approximately. Orcish greaves are worth a bit. So is this cuirass. But the greaves I can carry. Cuirass is too heavy. Again. Oh, where's the greaves? It's debatable, which is... I can take this helmet. Tower shield. An orcish tower shield. How much can you carry? How much weight do you have left? Not much. Okay. Not much at all. Used up the hammer. I'm gonna need more hammers. Amazing that we got to this point where the hammers are starting to be used up, but I guess that you have to go through them. Oh, it's used up. I'll take another one, please. have to go sell after this. I don't understand why all these ancient strongholds were abandoned. There doesn't seem to be anything wrong with them. Yet, the only people here now are lunatics and criminals. Or cultists, or Uber, or Sixth House. I'll take the lunatics and criminals over the... No. It's fine. This is some kind of caster. Spellcaster mage. Alright, well, I don't really care to start exploring this place. If I started exploring every ruin, that's all I'd be doing. There's another work over there. Never turn your back on the work. It's when they decide to strike. I don't think we've been introduced, Outlander. I'm Yabda Grow Cash. How can I help you? What are you doing here? Sir Yabda Grow Cash at your service. Okay, what's your trade? I'm a knight. In the west you need a horse and land to be a knight, but here we have no horses, and all you need is good armor, good weapons, and the skill to use them. I prefer to fight with axes and shields. Since I live by my weapons, I have to pay careful attention to local feelings about killing and murder. What's right and what's wrong?
Your actions show promise.
I'm not going to attack him unless he attacks me. I'm certainly not going to try to talk to that. We're close. Let's go to the Urshilaku camp. I'm not going to try to talk to Malacath. I have a feeling he might talk back to me. Well, to be transported right here is much better than go to Kogoruhn, take a silt-strided Margan, and then walk up. Still, I mean, it does take a bit of effort to get over where I want to go. It's the old dead silt-strider here. There's a live one. 2 wild ones right there. I was told that they just eat plants. They don't care about eating us. Like those two, I don't know what you call those things, appendages, just to pick up plants and bring to their mouth. Oops. I don't think I could get a magic arrow back. Its spell will have been spent. Yeah. I believe. So there's really no point ever trying to get an arrow back if I'm just using magical arrows, which I am now. Here's the count right here. Let's see what Nibani Maesa has to say. And after this, we'll continue work. This in Kogoruhn, the counselors offered me jobs, duties for the house veteran. Hello again, Nibani. I'm ready to give you my judgment. I'm ready to hear it. The ancestors and stars have given me clear signs. The lost prophecies leave no doubt. The Incarnate shall be an outlander. You, blessed by Azura, must lift the 7 curses of Dagoth-Ur. Prophecy has shown the 7 steps of the Nerevarin's path, and I have been chosen as your guide for each step of that path. I will read the signs and show you the way. It is time for you to walk the path of the 7 visions and pass the 7 trials of the 7 visions. 7 trials? You are born on a certain day to uncertain parents, so you have passed the first trial. My dreams show me that you also fulfill the 2nd trial, that neither blight nor age can harm him. The curse of flesh before him flies. I have read the signs, but I cannot understand. Can you explain this to me? Well, I told you I was... things... Corpus and blight doesn't affect me, but I'll tell you how I got it and how I was cured. That you have overcome the curse of flesh is strange enough, but that it should protect you from blight and age is past belief. Yet the signs of my dreams are clear. You have passed the 2nd trial, but the 3rd trial is unfulfilled. The mystery of the 3rd trial is not my secret to share. Go to Sul Matuul, the guardian of our cult, and he shall tell you of the 3rd trial. When you fulfill the 3rd trial, return to me for guidance on your next step on the path of the Nerevarine. Well, you've confirmed it.
This one
again,
honors us. Please.
The real confirmation
speak.
will come from Azura herself, if she ever deigns to speak with me again. Julan? Nibani Maesa may believe this lost prophecies stuff, but I don't. This is pointless. As I thought. Let's go to the Ashkan he wants to speak with me. Hello. Nice to meet you again, see you again, Sul Matuul. You wish to know about the third trial, and I shall tell you. I do. You have entered the path of the Nerevarine. This is a hard thing to believe, but Nibani Maesa has spoken to me at length of this, and I have had time to consider. Therefore, I shall keep my own counsel and set before you my own test. I do not dispute with the wise woman, but their ways are not the ways of the warrior. Many before have tried the path of the Nerevarine, but all have failed the warrior's test. You must have strength, courage, and cunning. These things I would test. Nearby lies Kogoruhn, the ancient halls of the forgotten house, House Dagoth. In recent time, creatures of the Blight have come to dwell there. I myself went there with some brave hunters and came back again, but it was a bad place, and I am not ashamed to say I was afraid for myself and my men. If you would have from me the secret of the third trial, the cavern's dark, where Azura's eyes sees, you will first bring to me 3 tokens from Dark Kogoruhn. What do you want from there? The first token is corpus weepings from a corpus beast, to show that you are proof against the disease's corruption. The second token is a cup with the mark of House Dagoth, for I myself have seen such cups there, and will know you have seen with your eyes what I have seen with mine. The third token is the Shadow's shield, which lies on the tomb of Dagoth Morin, in the lava tunnels deep beneath ruined Korgon. Bring these things to me, and then I will tell you the secrets of the third test. I actually ran into Corpus Weepings before, but I don't think you want it anywhere near your entire tribe here. These things are dangerous.
Welcome, friend. You're nearly a legend around here. Please,
Where is Korgon?
talk.
Where does Korgon lie? Korgon was an ancient Dunmer stronghold. Here, let me mark it on your map. Go by day in good weather, or you may miss your way. Follow the coast east from the Urshilaku camp to the ruined Dunmer stronghold called Valenvaran. Then turn southwest. You'll see Incarnate, a ruined Daedic shrine. Continue south from Incarnate to Korgon, a great table of stone with many ruined buildings. There are many rooms. The passages are old and deep. Beneath are caves with pools of fire. It is a bad place. Go prepared. Okay. Oh, that's how I get here, is from Valenvaran. I have to offload these things before I go on such a quest. What do you think of that? This is a big waste of time. What? This isn't getting me anywhere. How am I supposed to carry out my mission if we're getting all sidetracked with a stupid prophecy that isn't even right? Do you have a better idea? Irritably, he says, "You know I don't, but I don't like this. It's all heading in the wrong direction. They should have realized you're not the one by now. Something's not right here. We need to find out the location of this shrine of Azura. It seems to be important." Yes, and they're only going to tell you where it is if you play along with what they want you to do. I suppose you're right. I know I'm too suspicious for my own good. Oh, never mind. Let's go and get these tokens from Korgon. I just hope this Cavern of the Incarnate place will give me the answers I need about what to do next. Cavern of the Incarnate. That sounds like a 6th house base that dwarfs the previous ones I've been into. Okay, let's recall. We can come back here. Now that we can get around the island, we can go anywhere pretty quickly.
It was wrong. Yet I don't think he meant well.
I need to go to Caldera, actually. Let's go sell to that scamp.
Oh, friend.
And then... yeah, I truly believe I am Nerevarine now. Nibani Maesa believes it. Well, what?
What's that mean?
What say you?
I need to be careful with these arrows. Some have area effect. This one didn't. Some of these arrows do have area effect. I don't know. I don't know if I have one, but I've seen them. I shouldn't just assume that they're all safe to use, though.
Is there something I can do for you? Is there something I can do?
Well, between the Fletcher the Bosmer woman
You seem worthy of my knowledge.
in the Foreign Quarter, and this creeper, which I have no idea how he came to be here. Battle axe, 2,000. Very nice. Greaves and helm. I suppose there's no point in trying to barter with you, is there? The offer is refused. He doesn't... I was told by others that he just doesn't barter. Well, how about I give you this... Oh, you don't buy the amulet. Why wouldn't you buy the amulet? Okay. I'm not sure what it was that you... Let's just go with 4,900. Oh, good enough. 4,902. There. Good on weight. Is there anything else I should offload? Well, there's some books to get rid of. Not really. Not yet. I'll keep these things until I don't need them anymore. Until I guess I speak to Azura, which is what's supposed to happen. But I don't know if that's going to happen. I find it hard to believe, but I have spoken to Azura before. If I really am the Nerevarine, she will have to come and speak to me. If I find it. Well, there's a lot of people here. This town is bustling.
What
Go
say?
ahead, Outlander.
I guess I
You
just
want
still
something?
doubt myself. Who
I'd
would?
be happy
Who
to
wouldn't?
talk. My
No, we're talking about a god visiting.
How may I serve?
You honor me. Do you
Okay.
wish to do business?
What was it called? Valen. You wouldn't happen to... I have a... On my map, there's... It's not named, so that must be the place that he was talking about. It's to the east of Valas Marin, which is closer. Falas Marin. Yes. Send me there. Okay, so... We haven't been here, I don't think. We're closer to Kogoruhn. Korgon's this way. It's an area of the northern Ashland wastes I haven't been in. Well, I have been just west of here. I don't remember seeing this before. Maybe I did. I just wasn't thinking. So, he wants a cup and corpus weepings. Julan is getting increasingly irritated by what he sees as wasting time with the lost prophecies, but he agreed that the only way to find the Cavern of the Incarnate is to play along for the moment. He hopes the shrine to Azura will contain the answers he needs to move this mission forwards. Okay, Corpus Weepings, from a Corpus Beast, where else you would get it. A cup with a mark of House Dagoth, and the Shadow Shield, which lies in the tomb of Dagoth Morin. The Shadow Shield. In the lava tunnels deep beneath Korgon. This sounds like a very large place, like a city. Okay, I should be able to see it from here. Well, he did say it would be by the Daedric Shrine. I think I'm facing the wrong way. Okay. Did you say south of the Daedric Shrine? Doesn't matter, he marked it directly on my map. When you have it on your map, you don't need to follow directions. It's actually hard to scale some places with armor. Armored boots, not the best thing to take if you're gonna climb. It's within sight of the ghost fence. So it's close to Red Mountain then. It just looks like a, well, there's a dreamer up top. Which should be my first victim.
Your wounds are great.
There's a place to the back as well. This is larger than your typical fort. This whole, it's like 3 levels up top. There's buildings to the back. Some kind of ruins over here. don't know if I hit it or not. A little bit far. Oh! What? That was the dreamer. Unfortunately, we have to kill these. There are people. Just been... I don't even know where to start. Look at all these places. This looks like one of the main entrances to get up here. Looks like there were houses all around the outside, too. This was an extensive place. Almost like a... Waste of an arrow. Almost like a castle with homes all outside of it. Whoa. Some kind of wraith? Strange. Well, this is the largest building here. They're probably all linked some way. Gotta start somewhere. This is not a wimpy creature. Took a lot of hits from Goldbrand. What's that? Corpus Weepings. I hate to touch this stuff. But we got Corpus Weepings. What's this? Oh, one of these amulets are worth 2,000. I'll take those amulets. That's Dagoth Cup. I cannot read that. I don't know what that says, what even language that is. That's not in Dunmaris. Oh, is it Daedric? It's Daedric. Look, it's a sign. Is that not the sign for the letter for Oblivion? I don't know what it says.
Must be going crazy, talking to myself like this.
So we have 2 of the 3 items already. But we have to go deep underground. Anyways. Let's, that's one place down. Sleep now. You know what? Kill it! Oh! 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 This was a very powerful one. I don't know what it was. Some kind of magical. The Dreamer is awake. Maybe that's what it said. So worth killing just to get the amulets. Who would buy such an amulet? I don't know. Okay, so these are just rooms. Let's go in and kill everyone. Everyone we encounter. Julan. Are you hurt? He's using fire around it. Seems like I won't take that long for me. Some kind of House Dagoth hammer. It's worth a lot, but it weighs a lot. Why I haven't seen it? I've encountered these bells a couple times, and maybe I just wasn't looking. Anyways, I cannot carry that hammer. I'd have to give up something vital like my sword to do so. It's definitely not worth it. Okay, this is the last building. But I assume it goes down quite deep. What do you think about this place? I'm going to make these disease-ridden monsters wish I've never been born. Disease-ridden monsters. This is just for storage. I couldn't even fit in there. So we're supposed to go below Corpus Beast. Don't let it touch you, Julan. Said to get... Let's just take it. Don't go through my pack. You may touch this stuff. I'm out of arrows. Let's use this up. Die, sweet. What is this? Parchment with scrawlings. Disturbed musings of an ash poet from the 6th house. I dared even read it. All cries are waking. Whitest white of all white. Blackest blacks of all black. Shame and sun. Sun and shadow. Stronger than gods. Brighter than mortals. Only he is awake. Only he is alive. He knows the names and the naming. He knows the wait and the waiting. He enters into every star and moon. He shines through their shadows. One shape, one spelling, one wraith, one casting. From darkness he is armed. From light he is warded. He is all things. Drake, Lich, Theoman. On rivers of fire he comes forth. Through storms of dreams he rides. With slivers of steel he pierces the heart. All spells, powers, curses broken. The chains are shattered. The scales fall away. I see you with my eye, and all is silence. I wake. I remember. Lord. That was just very disturbing. Let's never have to loot these things. The amulet doesn't weigh very much, and it's worth a fair bit. Oh, I'm out of arrows, that's right. There's only 2. Okay. Stop burning me! And freezing me! Freezing feels like burning. I have a lot of magicka, and it's probably to do with the enchantment I made. It's very helpful. If I get another 113,000 and another soul from a, what do you call those things? Golden Saint, then I can enchant another item like that. But, what was I going to do? Oh yes, heal companion. You should be healing yourself, Julan. Save your magic for it. Nothing on this one. Okay, we've got one down. And the past one going up. Let's go up. This is probably where we came in. Let's go up then. Let's do this.